Hello there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my music cued so I can paint. Ugh. It's not wanting to work. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, well, let's make sure that the stream is working. Okay, there's that. It's working. Okay, there's that. It's working. There's that. That's working. Remember when you could just play a playlist? I do remember that. All right, let's get to it. Ah, need to finish these people. We gotta finish all these people. I'd like to finish all these people. We're just organizing this real quick. How have you been, Algie? Sorry I haven't been talking much. I'm just trying to figure out my life. Pale. Pale. You're pale. You're pale. Brown skin. Brown skin. Brown skin. Tan. Brown. Same here. Good. I'm glad that priority is his life. Why? I don't understand why Nike Plus Run Club, which is the stuff I use to schedule all my stuff, is not wanting to load. Maybe that's what was tripping it up. Unable to install Chrome. Try again later. There's something going on. Alright, we're going to restart my iPod. Alright. So we got this guy. There we go. Alright, cool. Now that we got all the bodies that we want done, we are going to go with, I don't know what we're going to go with. Something. We got to do the faces. So these are the heads that we got. We got 3 heads on here. I'm gonna get mad because this is my running iPod. Ah. All right. Welcome, welcome. Ah. Welcome, everybody. Ah. I hope everyone's having a good day. Ah. I wish my camera wouldn't block my. I wish my hand wouldn't block the camera. Ah. It jumped out of my hand. Almost dropped that. Oh, I did drop that. Ah. I'm painting space heads. Ah, Top Tip Baker. Good evening, Commissar Hecht from Sydney, Australia. Good evening, Tip Top Baker. How are you? Oh, wrong one. Not bad. Good. I'm glad. Welcome to the stream where I am just listening to some music, trying to finish painting these Imperial Guard as Operation Safe Side air police from, or security police from Vietnam, which were the direct descendant or the direct predecessors of my of security forces. Are you familiar with 40K? I mean, you stumbled onto the channel, I'm assuming so. Sure am. All right. Well, good, good. Have you played the tabletops? Do you play the video games? Uh, um, are you familiar with the books? What do you play, Tip Top? Have not rolled a dice since COVID hit the world. Oh no! Well, that's never good. I'm sorry. Well, now that games are games clubs are starting to open back up. Maybe you can catch a game or two. Just collect and paint these days. Well, okay. Well, what do you like to paint? What do you like to paint particularly? There's got to be a model range that you appreciate the most of. 2 seconds. I just need to get a glass of water. Same as me, Astra Militarum. Well, that's always a good that's always a good faction. I do enjoy the Imperial Guard, but my I think I do enjoy the Imperial Guard. I just wish they weren't. I just wish they didn't take away the veterans. Like that. I think that's my most my biggest gripe is that they took away the hardened veterans from the list. And guard armies used to be very versatile. Used to be able to run hard, um, like hard units uh, for pretty cheap, or not for pretty cheap, but in order for them to like punch the same weight as like Space Marines and stuff. But if you like the channel, Tip Top, please join because this is, if for those of you that don't know, is a charity channel. So, and as a matter of fact, let me get the you still have Tempestus Scions. You're right, I do. And Tempestus Scions are nice, but realistically, hardened veterans was that nice middle ground between Scions. They were cheaper baseline and a little bit more expensive than Scions when it came to all the upgrades you could give them, but you could punch above your weight class with hardened veterans. They could just sit and be mobile fire bases um, for your guard army. So what I would do is I would run my hardened veterans, a squad of the three squads of 10, um, and it would be plasmas, lost cannon in one squad, grenade launchers and missile launcher in another squad, and then a mix of plasmas and grenades in the third squad, with either, depending on how many points I was playing with either a lost cannon or a missile launcher, depending on the bad guy, right? And then the stormtroopers ran with grenades in one squad, two plasmas in another, and a grenade flamer for the up close and personal in that squad. And then of course um, you have your actual units and whatnot. What about Kazarkin? Well, Kazarkin are Tempestus, but they're Tempestus light, right? Like Kazarkin are great, but it's in my opinion, like I wish the Kazarkin came out with a plastic kit that wasn't just a kill team kit. Okay, that kind of really makes me very upset because I don't want a kill team kit that I have to buy several of just to make one full squad of the kit of the Kazarkins that I want to have, right? Even though their body armor is what I want the body armor to be, right? And then I want to swap out the heads with berets because I've got a theme going on um, with this particular army, and I don't want to just use Kazarkin. I don't want to have like spare bodies that I can't use. So there's that, right? Um, but yeah. Ugh. Okay, that's still charging. Okay, that's on that one. So what about this one? Like I said, I think Khazar can have their place in a guard army. I really do. I just I think the amount of effort I have to put into a Khazarkin unit to get what I want to capture that aesthetic, um, I just don't think it's worth it. Oh my god. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. All right. One, two, three, and then that's four. All right, so he's got a little bit of a goatee. Ah, I mean, if you now I'm thinking about it, if you run Kazarkins the way that they're supposed to be ran, like it's an effective unit. I mean, the fact that you could give them a demo charge and then like what is it, two or three meltas or two meltas, and then maybe a plasma. That's pretty frightening. But I think it. But hardened veterans were definitely. But yeah, how I ran my guard was it was three veteran squad. So like I used the stormtroopers or the Kazakin at that point to as my troops, Militarum, and then I ran my veteran squads. I know veteran squads were troops, so I used my veteran squads as troops, and the Militarum as my elites, and the cheese healed. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a hello. Maybe I don't know what what that word means. But the cheese herald. I'm assuming cheese for the cheese god. It just means what up. Okay. All right. It's British slang. Oh, okay. I haven't been to England in quite a long time. The last time I was in England was in 2015 when I left from RAF Lakenheath. So my British slang is not as good. Hell, my Cockney is pretty piss poor. But you know, I still know a few things. Like I'm about to pop off to the Fat Boy Slim. You know, for those of you that don't know, that's Jim. You know, getting barneyed, getting in trouble, Barney Rubble trouble, all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, no, my the don't know all the slang. All my friends live in Britain, mostly in Wales. Well, are you Welsh yourself, or are you part of the other? Nope. Okay. All right. Are you British, or are you something else? Known as Sweden. Ah, I mean Sweden's not that bad. It's not hell. I would love to be living in Sweden. I mean, I know the winters get rough, but you know, I would enjoy Sweden. People are taken care of in Sweden. 7 months of winter. Ooh. Ugh. Negative 30 centigrade at the worst. Or Celsius, not centigrade. That would be pretty fucking cold. God. Ooh. uh, we're painting heads right now. Let me check what that's. I'm gonna say that's probably because I know 40 Fahrenheit and 40 Celsius is the same. Surprisingly, I think both negative and positive. It checks out. But I think negative 30. I can't remember. Not positive. No, oh yeah, negative and negative. It's negative that add up, not positive. You know, we'll give 22 Fahrenheit, negative 22 Fahrenheit. Oh, oh, that's brisk. That's brisk. Oh, I mean, I've been in colder, but that's, in my opinion, anything past negative 10 is excessive. I have been in colder. It's here. That's way too hot. 70's not too bad, in my opinion. I think 80 is when it gets to be unbearable. '60, yeah. 60 is not too bad. 60 is good running weather. I like 60 with a slight, tiny breeze. 50 with the same. If you were gonna do, is that's perfect running weather. 60 if it's like little drizzle a little bit too. Oh, especially on like a hard run. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's choice. I love running in the rain. So what brings you to the channel? Thank you for the follow. As a polite reminder, this is a charity channel, and here is the. You can donate direct to the charity. We're doing the UNHCR. Here's the link. We're just going to throw that sucker on there as well. And we are also on Kick as well. So if you could follow on Kick, that'd be great too. We're also on YouTube and Facebook. And if you are interested in following me on all my socials, let me just throw this. Just was looking who's streaming Warhammer and you popped up. Oh, well, that's lovely. I've never been popped up on the main page. So, there's my social. Some of my social media stuff. Oh, thank you, Tip Top Bar, as well. Well, there are my socials. What's the charity for? So let's see. You support the Astra Military Faction. You do Warhammer. You use no foul language. When I get animated, I do cuss. I try not to, but there are some times. But anyway, let's talk about the charity real quick. So let me pause that real quick so I can hear myself talk. And okay, so the UNHCR is the United Nations Human Rights Council, uh, or Council for Human Rights, something to that extent. Basically, it's the global organization dedicated to protecting rights and building a better future for people forced to flee their homes. They work in 130 countries, providing emergency, ongoing support for refugees, internally displaced, and stateless people, many of which have nowhere left to turn. Uh, Basically, the refugee agency works with countries that have established refugee camps. The biggest refugee camp to date is, I think, in Jordan, and they take up a majority of the donations that people make. And basically, it was Jordan because of the the Afghanistan, Syria, predominantly the Syrian conflict. Iraq, but Afghanistan, there's refugees. Iraq, Somalia, Djibouti, now Ukraine, obviously has our refugees. So basically, with any conflict zones around the world, there's actually a really big conflict going on with Eritrea and Ethiopia, I believe. That's pretty nasty. That's displaced a whole bunch of people. And basically, they provide food, water, medicine, a place of comfort, free of tyranny and persecution. And it kind of hits home with me because um, uh, you because of kind of what I did in Africa while I was deployed there. I experienced a bunch of refugees that had come by where I was deployed to, and it kind of it affected me. So now I try and strive for uh, um, trying to get the donations squared away to this particular endeavor. So those are a few of my socials. I'm also on Instagram and I'm on Threads. So if you want to catch me, unfortunately, I do not have a streaming schedule because I work most of the time. And it really depends on who is available and who's online because I like to stream with my community. And we do co-op games and all that stuff. And so that's kind of where. Damn, I'm out of water already. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, tip top. I do unfortunately curse and swear, but death metal music, all that stuff. You're a warrior. I expect your bravery, good man. Oh well, thank you. A little bit about myself. Uh, I'm active duty service in the United States Air Force, military police. Um, I don't. While I appreciate the thanks and you calling me brave and whatnot, I, I don't. Oh God, how do I say this? Veneration. I haven't really experienced a lot when it comes to like true bravery, right? I save those for the guys and gals that have traded bullets with the bad guy. All right. Does it take a level of fortitude to join a military knowing that that can happen? Yes. but I have not been in combat. I have dealt with very difficult situations, i.e., the refugee issue, and I have dealt with people at their lowest, being military police, being in security forces, and sometimes they are not. They're like sometimes they suffer, right? And the goal is to help them be a part of the team, uh, get them to a better place. But I am not. I would classify bravery for those that are that have experienced combat. I have not. Um, uh, and even in garrison, there are people that have had to pull their weapon out in order to stop someone from causing harm. I have not. Um, I mean, the closest I got into a bar fight in it, in RAF Lakenheath, um, and really that was just me trying to break it up. But like at no point did I think my life was in danger, or did I think an act of bravery was necessary in order to um, do my job. I appreciate the compliment. I just politely, I haven't done anything to justify that moniker. I again appreciate the compliment. I know it's well-meaning. I use that word because I've worked with people who have been shot. All right, one of my best friends was in a terrorist attack. Okay, actually, two of my best friends were. Um, I'm sorry if my message was wrongful. No, 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 no. Please, please, please do not apologize. I'm giving you a window into kind of what I personally classify as bravery. Um, I appreciate the compliment. It really is. I don't think that I have earned that title. That's all I'm saying. Um, so yeah, I one of my friends was in the Frankfurt shooting. For those of you that don't know, there was a homegrown lone wolf attack on American no, that was carried out at the Frankfurt airport. A bunch of American security forces members. My friend was on there. Several of my friends were on there. Uh, were attacked and targeted by a man in Frankfurt, Germany, who shot up the bus. Uh, and luckily, most of them survived. Unfortunately, Nathan Alden didn't. Um, so uh, it, there, a lot of people were brave that day on that bus. And then, um, uh, like I said, my one of my best friends who represented my wife's family, because my wife's family couldn't make it to our wedding. Um, she, I mean, he received the Purple Heart. All right. And so like, and then the other friend who I worked with, who was on my flight, he received the meritorious service medal with I think they gave it with a valor device. So you don't. So they're brave, all right. And I would hope that if I was ever in such a tragic situation that I would act accordingly like them. But like I said, so please never ever apologize. Just know that the definition when it comes to bravery, in my mind, especially when it refers to my service, I haven't reached that level yet. Um, uh, but yeah, it but so there's that. But yeah, where was I? Oh yes, I was painting. But yes, I play. Let's see, what else do I play Dark Tide. Um, I play Dark Tide. I play. What else? Who else? I played Dark Tide. I played Total War Warhammer 3. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh no, no, they're both fine. They're both 100% fine. Uh, eh, um, you know, and or at least the two friends that did survive the attack, right? Like a bunch of them did. Just Nathan Alden, or sorry, Nicholas Alden didn't uh, didn't make it, but um, it was it was tough for all of us at that time. But like I said, um, uh, focus, trying to focus on the positives. So there's that. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, so where is that Catachan flesh? There it is. So I'm painting these guys, but I also stream Star Wars Squadrons. I stream Battlefleet Gothic. I stream. Let's see. Yep, Total War Warhammer 3. Really anything Vermintide, really anything Sons of the Forest, anything really that's available. Big co-op games are my favorite. I do like single player games too, but the ability for there to be co-op is always fun. And like I said, it's all to raise money for charity. Like the Air Force pays my bills. Granted, and I will never. I really like stealth games. Stealth games are good. Stealth games are good. I am absolute trash at stealth games, unfortunately. I am not the greatest when it comes to it. Stealth is more a suggestion. Like I tried being stealthy in like uh um Ghost Recon, because there are definitely stealth elements in Ghost Recon. But it always ends up into a shooting into a shooting war. Metal Gear is my favorite series. The goofy mix with the serious topics is my cup of tea. Oh, that's good. That's good that you found it. So I gotta ask you, how much do you know of Warhammer 40k? I'm assuming you play. I just want to make sure I didn't dork that up. No, I did not, but I'll need to change that a little bit. Now we're going to let that dry. I I work at a game store. I own 16 armies? Oh my god! Been playing since I was 11. I play Ghost Recon full stealth. Oh, okay. Alright. 16 armies. My god. So you must have 40K and Warhammer Fantasy or Age of Sigmar, whichever one you played at. Working at a game store. 6 of them are greenskins. Oh, so just variation of orcs? Good lord, I can't imagine 16. I think okay, hold on. Now I gotta think about it. Okay, so I have 40K Age Sigmar, 30K and Fantasy. Okay, all right, okay. So that's how you get your 16. Let me see what I got. Let me see how I let's see. I got Guardsman. Well, now I actually have to look at it. Look at it real quick. Let's see. I have Guardsman, Dark Eldar. I have some Adeptus Mechanicus. I never built any. I have some High Fleet that's coming in with the new Leviathan box. My wife has a few Knights. I have some Necrons from the Indomitus box. My wife has her Dark Angels. I have Sisters of Battle that are kicking around that I'm painting. I have some Death Guard from the Dark Imperium box. I have some Chaos from the uh, Dark Vengeance box set, and then I've got Orcs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I have a lot. Oh my goodness. And like I said, don't forget to join my socials. Uh, see, greenskin. My greenskin armies are 40K orcs, fantasy orcs, crew boys, gloomspite, squigatins, praetorians, but writing. I have iron jaws. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm assuming just orcs vibe with you then, yeah? Bretonian. Yeah, orcs are my boys. All right, cool, cool, cool. Very nice. All right, let's do these eyeballs real quick. All right, I'm gonna have to just clean up that other side, but that's okay. That's all right. Permission to link up my Instagram with some of my armies. You can't do it on Twitch because Nightbot, for whatever reason, does not like links. However, if you join the Discord, which let me just. You can certainly share your pictures of your Instagram on the art gallery, or not the art gallery, but the um, miniatures work in progress, or the Vox or the Guardsman Vox log. There we go. Come on. Yeah, got his eyeball working. As for the rest of my collection, I've got 40k Iron Warriors, 30k Iron Warriors, Mechanicus, Nids, Vampire Counts, Skaven, Gene Stealer Cults, Custodes, and a little bit of Knights. Wow, that's a hell of a collection. God damn it. Oh, sorry if I don't write for a while. A girl was texting me. Oh well, I will never get in the way of conversating with another person, particularly if it's someone that you express interest in. I have respect for you. Yeah, I do have some Empire, old world Empire, and then some Sephiron or Lizardmen. But like, I would never got into fantasy until it was too late. Mutual interest. Oh, well. So here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna. She's the one who asked me out. Oh, quite lovely. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna be a bit of a dad because I am a dad, and just say, be genuine, be open, be honest, be someone. You're going to change over your life, right? It's inevitable. The stuff that you think is important now is not going to be as important, or maybe due to whatever life throws at you. Um, is not going to be, maybe on a step back. But the stuff that you think is immutable to your core, you should always say, with anyone in any relationship, you should always be like, this is something that's super important to me, and here's why. And as long as you're true to yourself and you work on yourself for not just the embetterment, not because you just want to or anything, but because you truly wish to add value to not just yourself, but anyone around you, keep that going, right? Uh, I wish to be better for her sake. Oh, no, 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 no. Here's the thing. That's all well and good. Wishing to be better for someone else is all well and good. But you need to be better. Being better for somebody else is a good intention, but it can taint the result. Because if that person desires not to be with you anymore, you then feel resentment for the quote unquote wasted effort, even though you truly did improve upon yourself. So don't get it twisted. You should always improve yourself because you want to. And then if it makes and then if it does end up making your partner happy, then all the more better, right? God, it's like the brush is not picking up paint. We'll try to keep that up. We'll try and keep that in mind. Like I said, I haven't figured. I've been married for soon to be 12 years. I haven't quite figured that out yet either. All right. There are some things that even me married. Thanks, Dad. Again, Dad advice. I it's not that I don't believe that people can figure it out for themselves. I just think that occasionally some advice along the way. Advice is the most potent thing you could give to somebody. Um, Hut Armories, hello there. It's been a while since we talked. How have you been? Didn't think I'd see you here, Hut. Oh, do you guys know each other? Just watching and painting. Oh, well, I'm glad. All right. Try and get this eyeball squared away. There we go. I know him from another Warhammer related streamer. I'll be heading off now. It was nice chatting to you. Well, thank you. It's nice getting to meet to you. I hope that you can join me for another stream. I appreciate that you spent your time with me. watch your sunset. No, there's no to share. I know. All right. We got some eyeballs done. I can get them. Ah. You can't see it, but the eyeballs are done. I'll take pictures of these because it's dark skin. It's super dark skin tone. The black primer with the Catachan base flesh is really really dark. Guardsman Voxlog. Oh, Top Baker. My goodness. Yeah, that's a bit of a gun line. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Okay, all right. Couldn't breathe. Monday morning and day we come and find the harbor graces and always to have a time. Let's see. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good song going. My life's work. Yeah, man. Honestly, that's a good collection, my guy. Gray Knights, it looks like. Yep, those are Gray Knights. Not bad. Bretonian, not bad. That looks like I don't know if that's Empire. Probably is Empire. I know that's Guard. That's all blue Cadians and whatnot. That looks like Dark Elves, Reaper Bolt Throwers. Orcs. Orcs, 40k orcs. Nids. Dwarves. Space Marines. Don't know what those are. Those look like. That's Empire. That looks like Empire. Black Templar. Blood Angels. This blue one I don't know. Oh, Space Wolves. I see Tau. Chaos, I want to say, because those are warhounds. Or no, those might be vampire counts. Direwolves. Good lord, lots of lizardmen. Tomb Kings, Ogre Kingdoms. My God, you've got a lot. More Imperial Guard. And then it looks like knights, and then wood elves, maybe, or high elves. Good lord, that's a hell of a collection. Ah, damn it. All right, let's paint. Let's put these guys' heads on. Way too much. Too much. Ah. No, no, I think this glue's dead. There we go. Ah, yeah. This glue's dead. I did arrive. There we go. Don't drown me. It's down on me to roam. Sober by and by. If this river don't drown me. Great Big Sea. Good band to listen to when you're painting. There we go. Oh. All right, that's done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's probably Night Quester, yeah. So we're going to do the Night Quester. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. And then we need you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, cool. Just checking a quick thing. There we go. Three of those. Okay. All right. Just need a. I need more beret heads. 8. Nah. I do need more beret heads, but I'm not gonna do it for that amount. I thought they were gonna be all. That's mildly frustrating. No, not yet. We'll figure that out. Sorry, guys. I'm just like trying to find more beret heads because I'm running out of berets. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. crazy times. Paralyzed. These crazy times. the floor alone. It's midnight. I have to go. It's midnight here. I'm. Good night, sir. Oh well. Thank you for joining me, Tip Top. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for joining. Uh, oh, they get both walls. Damn it! I was trying to. Should have double checked. All right. Let's do a. Let's do a blonde. There we go. We got his mustache going. Oh man, if the camera would focus, that'd be cool. He's got that walrus mustache, like Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah! There we go. Oh my God, Commissar! Welcome, welcome. Commissar Crazy, welcome. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the 6 viewers. The Commissar commands this raid. Well, I tip my hat off to you. Thank you very much. Ave Imperator. Actually, hold on. Let me tip off my actual hat to you. Let me fix the Eagle device. There we go. There's your Commissar's hat. So I tip it off to you. So there you go. Oh man, this guy needs to be dusted a little bit. I haven't had a chance to wear him. It's all right. I've been trying to work out so I can get back in fit fighting shape. And where are you guys coming from? Malaysia, painter and collector. All right. Malaysia. All right. Well, that's cool. I just was actually in Malaysia on a stopover from Indonesia. I was doing a mission in Indonesia. Fellow painter and collector, what do you paint, Commissar? For those of you that are joining me and are watching the stream, this is a stream for charity, and I'm a big collector of the Guard, but now I'm painting my Terminators from Leviathan. Ah, good. So anyway, that's very good. I'm glad you got your box. I'm still waiting for mine. Um, this is a charity channel, charity live stream for the UNHCR's UN Refugee Agency. And I'm not just on Twitter, but I'm also on Kick. I'm also on, Twitch. I'm also on Twitter and uh, Kick and all the other like streaming platforms. So if you miss a live stream on Twitch, please support them. Um, please support the other channels. And I'm also on Facebook. But the goal of this channel, right, is um, to raise money for charities that I'm championing at any given point in time. So, uh, that's the goal, and I'm currently championing the UN Refugee Agency, and the UNHCR is basically part of the United Nations Council on Human Rights, and they basically help with um, with trying to house and relocate um, uh, members of that are displaced and whatnot. So while I appreciate bits donations and subscribers, really you should donate to the actual Tiltify link. The goal is $5,000, although I'm probably going to end this particular charity and start up another one. Yep, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Um, Sorry, did I say Human Rights Council? Uh, they work together, hand in hand. Um, uh, but yeah, so the so yeah, that's their goal is to feed, clothe, and help out refugees. But yeah, so United Nations Human Rights helps uh, human helping refugees too because they're humans. Yeah. They both work. I mean, they work hand in hand. It's just this one is actually with the Commission for Refugees, the Commission for Refugees. So, like I said, please, if you want to donate bits and all that stuff, that's fine. The only problem is that all education, uh, all the basic needs, food, shelter, education, medicine. Yep. So bits are fine, subs are fine. The problem is that I have to wait every like basically I got to generate $200 for a $100 payout for the through Twitch, whereas you donate directly um, to the to the charity in and of itself. Your donation can go straight there once I end the charity and or once I end the campaign. And like I said, I'd love to get 5,000, but I think if I could get 500, that'd be great, right? Um, and that'd be awesome. Uh, so that's kind of the goal. Um, Goal is 5,000, but but if you can't donate, or money's tight and whatnot, watching my streams, watching the ads when they come up, is all well and good, and I appreciate it, each and every one of you. You could also support my YouTube, my Kick, my Facebook, and be on Twitter. And whenever I come live, just like and share and all that stuff. Because remember, we got to beat. Unfortunately, we got to beat the algorithm when it comes to like my channel and whatnot. So monetizing those channels are super important because then that generates not necessarily passive income, but income that I can put to the charities. So there's that. But anyway, yeah, I'm currently, for those of you that are curious what I'm painting, I'm currently painting the new Cadia Stands kits, but the Astra Militarum, but I'm painting them in the Operation Safe side. Uh, the Operation Safe side security forces um, flight test center Vietnam police officers, right? So Air Force security forces or air police. So that's what they look like. Thank you, Munson Freak. Let's see. So basically, the beginning of Air Police was started back up uh, um, with the 100 and the 1061st Flight Test Center or Security Forces Air Police. Um, Not Flight Test Center, but Test Squadron, right? And they really did their cut in with Operation Safe Side. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm basing it off of, right? All right, let's get finished painting. But yeah, I'm glad you're joining me, Commissar. I'm assuming you've Imperial Guard was your or Astra Militarum was your first army that you've collected, or are you fairly new with 40K? Uh, Guard is the first love since fifth edition. Oh, all right, so you're fairly veteran. Sorry, 1041st. 1041st Security Police Squadron Test, which is Operation Safe Side. Not many games during 8th and 9th. Now with 10th, looking forward to it. Well, same thing. 9th was a bit of a wash for me. But yeah, when I get back to the States after, because for those of you that don't know, I'm active duty military, U.S. Air Force, and I'm stationed in Japan. Um, so, um, I that's been my thing. Uh, and so while I was stationed in Japan, they don't have a lot of play areas, and uh, and they didn't have actually a whole lot of vendors until just recently. So hopefully that there's more people to actually play and stuff. Like obviously I'm leaving, but later on. But yeah, I've been playing since 2002, 2003 when the Eye of Terror campaign came out and the new Cadians place. I'm glad to get some games under the belt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I I'm excited. So who else has joined us? Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who else in your chat has joined us? Uh, Munson Freak. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Also for painting. Sorry, I'm painting off camera. My bad. Whoops, forgot about that. I'm still used to painting. They're just vibing. This new camera right here. It's still used to its position because normally I paint here with the camera facing it, but now I'm actually painting here, and you can actually see my progress. That's why I prefer top-down camera view. I do not have, unfortunately, I do not have the setup for top camera. I wish I did. Um, because I live on base, right? I live in the base. I live in base housing. Like there's not a crane or arm per se that I can like position top down. I think I could jury rig something, but at the same time, I also don't want to break the only camera I've got. You now in military? Yeah, well, yeah. I'm in the United States Air Force. Trying to get some schoolwork done, having some issues getting started. Well, what kind of little? How's my day going? My day is going great. I get to talk to lovely people all across the world, and I'm painting, and I'm nice and calm and zen. Tomorrow I got some gear that I need to get issued for work on Wednesday. I work Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to be streaming then too. But what kind of schoolwork are you trying to get started on? Not, I mean, allow me to channel my inner dad again for a little bit. Like what kind of schoolwork are you struggling on? Because I could totally help. Kind of, sort of. If it's like advanced stuff, I don't know if I could help you with that, but. Like, what are you studying? Always interested in what people want to study. Ah, let that dry for a little bit before we put on another coat. All right. Let's see. What can we hammer out real quick while that's drying? We got some sisters we could work on. Get some cloaks going. Oh, you know what? We could actually do eyeballs. Better. That's a better use of our time. Writing sociology for right now for a cybersecurity degree. So I'm doing I'm doing criminal justice, particularly focusing on reducing recidivism rates and rehabilitation. I might do some homeland security stuff just because that's some job security for me when I get out of the military. But yeah, I can vibe with that. Sociology. So for sociology, let's see. You're talking about groupthink. You're talking about a gestalt. Uh, um, Occasionally, you can talk about a um, depending on how deep into psychology you want to get with sociology, you could talk about abnormal behavior, normal behavior, deviant behavior, all that stuff. You could talk about the societal pressures, or um, uh, high context versus low context societies, all that stuff. Yeah, no, that's a pretty broad thing, but it's interesting. It's really cool. That's a cool field to study is sociology. Oh no, I don't want to open that one just yet. So, you deny he's abusive. There we go. That turned out. Yeah, and basically my mind is on way too many things. Shifting my focus seems to be the issue. Also, a cool path that you're on. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's what I'm working on right now. These heads. And yes, it is actually very difficult to paint these heads and get them with any sort of accuracy. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I wish the camera would focus on the face. I'm this song is a very lovely song, and I apologize to anyone who appreciates music because I am going to murder it. There's be cutting the capers, about cure in the vapors, the scratch on the gout. With their medical options, their serums and lotions, pulled in their notions, their mighty put out. Can tell the true physic through all that's pathetic, and pitch to the devil, grim colic and spleen. You'll know, I think, if you take a big drink to the mouth, to the brink of a jug of pochine. So skip to the crather, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Oh, what botheration or toast in the nation can give consolation like pochine, me boys. Cosmetic to lovers athletic, friendly pathetic, and give such a boom, sweet by the powers. No flowers, around bowers, such a darling perfume. This reach of prayer is willingly share. They're sealed and dead. As always hurts to the troops there to soon shake all the hairs from your head. To the crather, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. This resurrection, no doctor's direction, can give the complexion like pochine, me boys. Cradle me, nurse with her ladle, was filling me mouth with an ocean of pap. From the bottle fell into my throttle, I'd came and capered clean out of her lap. Early crawling and screaming and bawling to father and father were called to the fore. Sobbing and sighing, they feared I was dying. Soon found I only was crying for more. Stick to the crather, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Their chuckle with babes in their truckle, only could suckle on pochine, me boys. With the regression, at times of depression, my childhood still clung to my mind. School or at college, the basis of knowledge, for good drink with whiskey combined. Wherever I'm going, time's ever bestowing. Transportation, the flavor so fine. And if you hear my lecture on Jove and his nectar, itself is the only true liquid divine. To the crather, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. As I'm waiting for courting and fighting, when it's so exciting, pochine, me boys. Ask me this riddle, what beeps, pipes, and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? Best fits your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, what's sweeter than honey, stronger than steam? What'll make the lame walk, what'll make the dumb talk, the elixir of life and philosopher's stone. Help Mr. Brummel to build the Thames Tunnel, sure wasn't it pochine from out in his shome. To the crather, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. So I wonder if lightning and thunder were made from the plunder of pochine, me boys. Maiden's pathetic, with lovers athletic. Quid cosmetic, you can't beat the drop. And through your cheek, it will make your heart leap. It would quieten a stallion and cure an old cob. Now if you would drool, you'd be reduced to a fool. You should pick up your heels and you'd peel to the buff. You'd be athletic, well, you'd be athletic, if only you'd take a few drops of the stuff. The Creator, the best thing in nature for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Nothing like whiskey to make maidens frisky. It soon separates all the men from the boys. God, I love that song. Damn it. I dorked that up. I need to fix that real quick. Alright. Crisis averted. I fixed that. I was hoping to get all the heads done tonight, but that's okay. You know what? Oh. Damn. This black is, I think, on its last legs. This chaos black that I'm using. It's not wanting to stick to the brush. It's all right. It's all right. Small setbacks are easily fixed. It's the good thing about painting eyes is that they're easily correctable. All right. Let's there we go. Ah, man, the bristles are not cooperating with this brush. That worked. Ooh, careful. That worked out. All right, good. Whew. We recovered it. If it would actually focus. Oh, but, well, you guys get the idea. That worked out. All right, cool. Just I'm just gonna put some black in the mouth. There we go. There we go. Days what has done me. What's done me? Find some peace. Just call a treat. All right, there we go. Got a few more down. Off my mind. These bruises. There we go. There we go. All right, we're almost done. Man, can I crank out 4 more heads in 15 minutes? Let's see if I can do that. That'd be a hell of an accomplishment. Oh, stretch. All right. Let's get some water real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll get to it. get these last few done, shall we?
All right, one down. A few more to go. Very last breath. I wanted. Alright, we're almost done. Got 2 down. Japan. It's a love. Ah, nuts. us out of this trance. Why can't I shake you away from this dream? Oh no, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Whoops. It's okay. There we go. Ah. There we go. Fix that.
Woo! Saved it. All right. Okay. All right. We got the skin done. Now it's the eyeballs. Oh man. I think we're gonna end it here, just because like my eyes are getting tired and I'm making some pretty mis- mistakes. But we got we only got 4 left that we need to get done. But everything else is, we got heads for everything else. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and seriously, I do appreciate you guys joining me for the live stream. Um, if you guys like what you see, please make sure you follow me on all my socials and whatnot. And Commissar Crazy, I'm gonna give you a follow back because I think that is the kind of the right thing to do. So there you go. You have a follow, and I'll talk to you guys later. My name is Commissar Hecht, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.